Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. Star Wars fans, Lego fans, subscribers. What I've got here is a bit of a Lego review. I've just put together this monster of a set. So I figured let's do a vid while I've got it here before she goes out the door. So we've got here, Lego set 6211 Imperial Star Destroyer. Big set, you know when you got two big manuals, it's a whopper of a set. So here it is. Look, it took me a little while to complete. It was a pretty cool build, but look, I'll get started with the minifigs. So it comes with the black R2 droid, I forget what they call him. The little mouse droid from Death Star, pretty cool. Two stormtroopers, and then you got two royal guards. So pretty cool figures. Actually, there's also a Darth Vader, I believe. And a Darth Vader, which is in a little in a compartment in here, which we'll get to in a minute. So the figures are really cool. The only thing I don't like is the royal guards. They're little spears are black. Like I'm happy with them to be spears and not sort of pikes. That's all cool. But they should make them grey, man. Make them like the vintage figs. Anyhow, the figures I'm being a bit of a winch. The figures are really cool that come with it, and you know you get 6 figs if you count that. Do you count that? 7 figs if you count the mouse droid. Pretty bloody cool, really. So look, like I said, this is a bloody behemoth of a set. Took me a fair few hours to pop together, and the build was pretty fun. I said in the past that I don't really like ones with the same colour, so this is predominantly grey, but there's a lot of shades of grey as well. 50 shades maybe, but there's quite a few shades of grey in there, and also the internals have got a lot of lighter colours, and there's a lot of mini kind of Technics style functionality going on inside, which is cool. It adds a little bit more fun to the build. So I actually quite enjoyed building this, and I'll give the build probably a 9 out of 10. It was really good fun. Now the end piece, and I reckon is smashing, fantastic display piece, and you may see what I don't like about it in a moment, but I reckon it's a superb display piece, right? You put a few hours in, you want to get something nice, and that's tremendous looking thing, you know what I'm saying? A really nice display piece. The only thing I don't like about it is, because it's such a nice display piece, you want to, you know, if you come over, you got it on your shelf, you don't play with it, fair call. Your mate comes over, have a look at my Star Destroyer playset. You know, our Lego set took me maybe 3 hours to build, or 4 hours to build, or 7 hours to build if you're slow like me. You know, and you want to show them, hey, look at this, this little bit opens up. Like I said, the top bit comes off like a butterfly, which is cool, so you can see the internals. But if you start handling it a little bit too much, even if you just use, like it opens up 4 ways, top, bottom, left, right, 4 ways on hinges. But the hinges are connected very sparsely, and it just pops off real quickly. If I was designing this, I would have fortified I would have had the hinges, but I would have had larger hinges. The hinges are just 2x2 squares, so they only attach very marginally, so they easily pop off. I mean, I know I'm whinging a little bit because it's not hard to put them back on, but you just want to be able to handle it just a touch without it falling apart. And that one's made a liar of me. But also, you do pick it up here, and these thrusters, like, they just pop off so easily. It's a very fragile build. I would have preferred it just to be a tiny little bit more robust. So if you pick it up, showing your friends, or you just wanted to muck around with one of the features inside there, you know, it'd be pretty cool. But it falls apart. I'm being a bit of a whinge, but like I said, it's got some cool features. It's got an escape pod in there, right? And there's a hole at the bottom. There's a little mechanism here that pushes it, and it pushes it out the hole. It's like a little I don't know what you want to call it, but see if I can see me demonstrate it without, oh, there you go, it's just falling out the hole by itself, hang on. It's kind of fallen out the hole, but it's gone the wrong way. So it comes out the bottom, oh, so here goes the thruster. It's come out the bottom hole, and there you go, look at that. It's coming out the wrong way. Demonstration not going so good. You put it out that way, and it fits out the little hole, and it's a pretty cool escape pod. So not bad at all. And then, you've also got some cool features. It's just lying on a thruster at the moment, it's fallen off. It's got, let's see if I can pick it up without an absolute explosion. It's got, there's the Darth Vader I said that came with. It's got a little Darth Vader chamber there it's got a little Darth Vader chamber for lowering his helmet on, just like in the movie, like when he's on the Star Destroyer. And then it's also got a little holographic piece of the Emperor, so we can either link down and contact him via the holographic communication device he uses in ESB on Star Destroyer, and yes, they had to move outside the asteroid field to get a bit of clear signal, you know. So it's got some really cool features about it. I do really like this set. And what I also like about this set is it's relatively affordable. I was looking it up, I'm looking at selling it. Mine's complete missing, just two small, those little lightsaber yellow rod pieces. I'm trying to find one. It's missing two of those, so it's pretty much complete. This kind of goes for, on average, about $250 to $280 or something along those lines, complete loose. I'm selling it for a little under that. I can't remember what I was going to put it for, maybe $250 Australian dollars this is. So the thing I like about it is it's quite affordable really, like for such a nice display piece. You can pick it up, you know, if you can pick this up for $250 or something, complete, that's pretty cool. I reckon that's a pretty cool deal, man. It looks good, it looks great. And it's probably one of these things, let's see if I can put it back together without him exploding. It's one of them sets as well that you can probably just have in the background. If you're not a massive Lego collector, you don't have all Lego, you're just a Star Wars collector and you just want to have a couple of pieces. This is probably one of those ones that will fit the bill there, where you can just kind of have it in the background and have, you know, a really cool looking Star Destroyer on display. Or, you know, if you've got a big office, or you can get away with something like that in your home office or whatever, you can have one sick display piece. I reckon this is a nice one, eh? Like, I've had the UCS Death Star before, and that's insane. That's probably, that's close to, I think that's 6-ish foot, or thereabouts. It's, you know, my wingspan more or less, it's a monster of a thing, and that's a killer light grey death build. It will bake your brain. This one, it's only a few hours, depending how good you are at Lego, and I think it's affordable, and it's a really nice display piece. So look, I'm going to give this to like a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing for me holding it back from being a 10 is just the fact that it's just a little bit flimsy once it's together. Some of the hinges, and like these come apart at the bottom on 2 hinges as well, the bottom pieces, and I'm a bit scared to do it. But when you do kind of pull away at it and try and get one open, the hinges pop, I've noticed, and that one's popped as well, like trying to get it. That's a shame, but look, it's not a deal breaker. If you're not really one to handle it a whole lot, mate, go nuts. This is a great set. It looks killer, man, like I said, and great. You can get it for a really good price. I'll be selling it for a really good price, but I'm not trying to advertise it here. I'm just trying to do these videos as a proof that I actually made these guys. So one day I can go back and say, yeah, I made that bad boy, and it took me 6 hours or whatever, and I did a quick video just to prove it. Because that way people say, oh, you haven't made that. Well, I can point into my video and say, yeah, I have, man, and it's a cool set. And I'll remember that way, just in case I make a lot of Lego sets, I play with a lot of toys, go through a lot of stuff. I might forget, you know, oh yeah, was that one good or not? I can go back to it myself and think, yeah, it was a good one, and that's why I loved it, why I hated it, etc, etc. That is Lego set 6211, the Imperial Star Destroyer. I like it. I'm not keeping it because I have no space, but if I had unlimited space, I would keep one of these guys. I reckon it's an absolutely beautiful set. Thanks for watching, guys. I've got tons of big Lego sets coming up. I've got a ridiculous amount of all kinds of vintage toys coming up. So if you like toys, yeah, subscribe to my channel. Also got a bit of an announcement coming up in a little while, which is going to lead to a big time series of giveaways and a lot of cool stuff coming up. So keep tuned, man. This channel is just starting to take off now. I'm only getting started, guys. It's going to explode. Thanks, guys, for watching. Keep coming back, because my content will not stop. Quick little PS bonus on this one. I completely forgot that there's 2 Imperial officers sitting in the top, which I forgot to take out. So I'll quickly show you now while I've got it here. So this little thing opens up pretty coolly. I was about to rip it apart and store it, because I've taken photos, but I forgot that I had 2 little Imperial officers, so it doesn't come with 6, it comes with 8 figures. Cool little dudes. Yeah, that's a little bonus, because I forgot to put it in before. Thanks for watching, guys. Bring the Lego home, because it's going to keep coming.